Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codename Bookkeepers, and I am under the weather, and welcome back to another SCP document review. And the SCP we will be reviewing today is SCP-8093, Level 1 Unrestricted. Containment Class Esoteric. Secondary Class Thaumiel. Disruption Class Dark 1. Risk Class Notice 1. Special Containment Procedures. As it is highly unlikely for the general population to discover and utilize the effects of SCP-8093, obfuscation of its existence is unnecessary. Instead, any rumor replacing all of your bones are to be passed off as internet humor. Standard skeletal misinformation practices are in place. Description: SCP-8093 is a phenomenon in which a person appears to have a different identity if all of their bones are replaced with the bones of other people or objects. The subjects themselves are affected by this phenomenon and will often report a sense of fundamental change in their being. Discovery: SCP-8093 was discovered in 2018 by Group of Interest 9873, the Bone Bureaucracy, which is a collective of sapient skeletons. During a regular bone swap, these meetings take place for morale, Skeleton 27 had swapped the last of her original bones, causing the remaining skeletons in the meeting to not recognize her. This prompted them to immediately stop the meeting, call security, and confiscate Skeleton 27's weaponizable bones. The Foundation was contacted to report the incident after the misunderstanding was cleared up. Skeleton 27 changed her name to Skeleton 28 following this event, as she felt her own name was no longer applicable to her. Addendum 1. After the discovery of SCP-8073, many of the Foundation's skeleton agents attempted to use it to aid in their undercover duties. This was wildly successful as skeletons, well known for their involvement with the Foundation, were able to infiltrate many groups of interest without being recognized. There is now a Foundation-aligned skeleton in the top ranks of all major anomalous organizations. The Bone Bureaucracy is the only group of interest unable to be infiltrated in this fashion, as they implemented rigorous identification measures after SCP-8093's discovery, such as bone shaking and the xylophone test. Following the initial success of utilizing SCP-8093, a non-skeleton agent attempted to infiltrate a group of interest by surgically replacing his bones. This attempt was predictably unsuccessful. Addendum 2. Many of the skeletons affected by SCP-8093 have stated that they feel rattled about their new identities not matching their old ones. They often report that their interests and hobbies are no longer applicable to them, as they no longer have the same bones that they learned those hobbies with. Some skeletons have considered participating in flesh hobbies to help forge a new identity for themselves, such as suntanning, bodybuilding, food tasting, and tennis. However, these practices are highly discouraged by the greater skeleton population. The social stigma has caused the affected skeletons to feel conflicted about their new identities. Skeletal parents undergo difficulties due to their young children being unable to recognize them, leading to the children refusing to take part in yearly family calcium feedings. As some skeletons are afraid of losing their identity as a result of SCP-8093, many have given up bone swapping, which has raised concerns for their physical and mental well-being. Addendum 3. The Bone Bureaucracy started an outreach program to help negatively affected skeletons. This program provides services such as therapy, classes, bone show and tell, and workshops with orthopedic doctors. The majority of skeletons participating in the outreach program have reported more fulfillment in their lives, stating that they feel comfortable that their bones are in a better place. Their original bones are typically found in other skeletons. The Bone Bureaucracy is also considering setting up a bone donation program to help skeletons utilize SCP-8093 as a fresh start. There is a popular outreach There is a popular outreach class titled The Bones of Theseus, How the Paradox Isn't Just Ships. The Ship of Theseus is a thought experiment about whether an object that has had all of its original components replaced remains the same object. The historical Theseus, whose ghost is in the Foundation's employ, has declined to comment on this class. Well, everyone, I'm hoping my voice sounds better by next week, but if not, thank you all so much for listening. My name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, and I'll see you next week with another document review. Bye.